when they talk about him being similar to Stone Cold or whatever, right? People are saying that they feel like this is actually not like disrespectful, that they can say that they've been saying that maybe they can push LA Knight the way that they did with Stone Cold, where he was like never really a true babyface. He was kind of like the anti-hero. So it was like you cheered for him, but then you booed him like the following week, and it was just kind of like depending on the week. I feel like that's kind of what they're doing with LA Knight, and it makes the most sense because like not all of the good guys need to be squeaky clean. And that's a thing that I think we get tired of. And that's probably why I tend to not be like huge fans of the baby faces unless your name is John Cena. And you can do nothing wrong. But basically nothing is too cheesy. But I think that that's like the best way to go with him, because he's the good guy with an edge that you still are, that not predictable, is still witty and can still like cut you up with his words, you know, but he can also like be an asshole when he needs to, which is something that you don't see from the good guys in wrestling, at least not recently. So again, people want to rag on him and say whatever they want about him being a copy or whatever. It's the old school vibe that I feel like we all have wanted, and then people are just complaining about it because like they don't like him. I don't know, but
because people want something to complain about. They get off on complaining about things.
I swear. It's just bizarre.
So to put the naysayers in their place, Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, John Cena, but all those guys are just the same version of one another in their era, honestly.
Yeah.
And what were the times like during that era? What did the fans need to be that larger than life figure to look up at and say that is our guy? Okay, and that is the face that we want of name your wrestling company. So that's where I'm kind of getting this vibe with LA Knight is, yeah, he's not the face. You have Rollins, you have Roman, you have those guys, but you need that edge. There's nobody in WWE right now that has such a genuine edge to him, and he's just him. I mean, Cody Rhodes, but back to squeaky clean thing.
Yeah.
So you have the Cody Rhodes where it's like, yeah, he's, Captain America and all this stuff, but you need Iron Man.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what LA Knight is. Yeah. So I am all for it. Every time he speaks and he is on my TV, I stop what I'm doing and I put him in that same category as the wise man and watch everything listen to everything he says. I mean, and I don't care that he comes out, does that. It was 5 minutes and then he leaves, because I waited all day for those 5 minutes. And I got it, and it was the best. And that's what the fans want too, that are at the arena. What do you think? If they want to see LA Knight and have, it be more of a realistic, instead of just him coming out, hitting his finishing move, saying a few catchphrases, and then leaving. No, he actually talked up the Invitational. You're going to watch next week because of that. And then he hit him with the catchphrases that the crowd goes absolutely nuts for. And then he promoted the show on FS1 next week. Like, the dude is a rock star.